Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Waiting for the referee to blow the whistle as the players take the knee ahead of that whistle tonight. And gives me a chance to run through both sides for you. Manchester United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he makes two changes. David De Gea comes in to replace Romero in goal. And it's Williams, Maguire, Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka across the back four as we kick off in Cologne. Fred is at the base of the midfield. Rashford, Fernandes, Pogba and Greenwood across the midfield with Anthony Martial leading the line. And Sevilla, who've won the competition 3 times out of the last 6 times it's been played, have Bono in goal. It's Jesus Navas at right back. It's Koundé, Carlos and Reguilon across the back line. It's Banega, Fernando and Jordan in midfield with En-Nesyri leading the attack with Suso and Ocampos either side of him as Manchester United have possession early on, hit it out to the right hand side, trying to make way into the penalty area, just checks back there and can't quite get it into the middle, Manchester United, but it's a good ball in and that's deflected and that goes out for a corner on the far side. Bruno Fernandes, who has been really impressive for United since he signed from Sporting Lisbon in the January transfer window, top scorer actually in the Europa League if you include his goals for Sporting as well. And the corner's going to be taken from that far side as United try and get off to a good start in this semi-final. He's defeated twice already in semi-finals this season, Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, as the ball's played into the middle of the area. Header goes over the crossbar from Harry Maguire. And he leaves one of the Sevilla defenders down there, sprawled on the ground as well. A good strong challenge from Harry Maguire. As we see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the dugout, looking a little bit nervous. Manchester United came through, topped their qualification group, then beat Club Brugge 6-1. Last Linz were beaten 7-1 on aggregate. Copenhagen 1-0. And then it's brought them to the semi-final of this Europa League. Sevilla Both teams finished fourth in their respective divisions, Premier League and La Liga. Sevilla have come through on away goals against CFR Cluj. And they came through an impressive victory against 2-0 on aggregate against Roma. And then, of course, just a few days ago now, came through with that Campus goal in the 88th minute to knock out Wolverhampton Wanderers. In a long, old competition, this. Finally in Cologne tonight. We'll find out if Manchester United season comes to a close or whether it will be a final of the Europa League. Last 6 winners of this competition include both these sides. Sevilla won it 3 years on the bounce, then Manchester United won it, and Atleti and Chelsea, the holders, won it last year. Will one of these sides be able to get through to play either Inter Milan or Shakhtar Donetsk, who play their semi-final tomorrow? The ball given away. Couldn't quite get it under control there. Manchester United in midfield, and Sevilla now breaking on the right-hand side. Trying to get the ball across there was Van Jordan. Back at the right-back position. Navas tries to play it through, but it's going to be picked up by Paul Pogba in midfield. In fact, he's beaten to it in the centre circle, and Sevilla now coming forward down the middle. The foot in there from Fred. Just obstructs the Sevilla attack. The team in white get the ball back and coming forward to the edge of the penalty area. Played out onto the left-hand side where Campus tries to get it across, and there'll be a corner for Sevilla, their first one of the match. So the first 3.5 minutes of this, we've seen a corner for both sides showing some attacking intent. Not quite baying against Barcelona just yet. If it is tonight, I'm going to go dizzy doing all of those goal updates, but we'll see how we get on. As we have the corner to be taken on the far side by Sevilla. Not to be underestimated tonight. Manchester United start with the bookies just slight favourites to win this game. I think it's probably a toss of a coin, to be honest, if we're making predictions on this. It's whoever plays best on the night. The corner is cleared by Manchester United. Goes all the way back to Bono in goal. He recycles it out onto this near side where Navas plays it back inside to Fernando. He hits a long ball out onto the left-hand side. Kept well in play there by Campos. Back into the midfield. Cross now to the right-hand side, but intercepted by Manchester United. Who get the ball back with Fred in the midfield, but he's struggling to just keep that under control. Did well actually, Fred, to clear it. And in the end, the referee has blown up for a free kick against Paul Pogba, who is not happy with the referee's decision. The referee tonight is the German Felix Breik. So far, as expected, really. Not a lot between these two sides. Sevilla have the ball on the far side. They're kicking left to right on my screen, all in white, with black socks on. Manchester United in their dark grey strip with the white socks. The ball's played down the right-hand side by Navas, but far too long. Lopetegui, the Sevilla manager, scratches his chin and barks out some orders. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sits there impassive at the moment. I guess a lot of this will depend on how that front line of Manchester United against Copenhagen, not particularly impressive. Wasn't free-flowing Manchester United. Between them, Mason Greenwood, Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford have banked 64 goals and 23 assists this season. Been a prolific strike force. Can they get some their teeth into the Sevilla back line tonight? Ball's headed out of play on the far side by Sevilla. It'll be a throw into Manchester United just inside their own half. Plenty of substitutions on the bench as well tonight. 12 in each dugout. I say dugout. They'll be sat in the stands, including Eric Bailly and Sergio Romero, 2 players dropped by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tonight. Was kept in play on this near side by Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka through. It's a chance for Manchester United. Can they get it in the goal? It's just been cleared by Sevilla. How they kept that out, I do not know. There's a player for Manchester United down just outside of the box, and the referee now has blown up for something. It was Martial who just flicked the ball through. Marcus Rashford's shot just declared by the defender, by the keeper, and it's Bruno coming onto the ball. Now we got maybe a VAR check here on whether Rashford was fouled when he was getting that shot away. Rashford stayed down. Harry Maguire's pontificating with the referee. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer continues to sit there, waiting for the outcome of this one. Rashford shot charged down by the keeper. And he looks in a little bit of pain, does Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes, it just looked as if it was going to fall for him. Didn't quite. By the time he actually latched onto it, it was too late. But we got a penalty. Referee has given a penalty. Up and crashes the ball into the top left-hand corner. Great stuff in this clash, but it's Manchester United 1, Sevilla 0. Yeah, so I'd go dizzy if it turned out to be Bayern against Bayern. And now it's over to you, Sevilla, the Spanish side. Can they bounce back in this fixture? Got plenty of time, obviously, on their hands at the moment. So they come through on goal, but David De Gea, any chance of that leading to an opportunity for the Sevilla striker? That's 8 goals now in 10 matches for Bruno Fernandes in the Europa League. He has been in prolific form for his side this season so far. And he opens the account for Manchester United this evening. If you're betting out there and you fancied goals in this game, that's a good start. If you fancied a penalty in this game, it's a great start. And if you are looking for Fernandes to score, which was an obvious choice in terms of your coupons, then that's a great start as well for you. So all incident as United try and get forward down the right-hand side, snuffed out by Rugion on the left-back position, and Sevilla have possession at the moment. That's exactly the kind of start that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would have wanted tonight. Settles his side down, they're in the game, they're ahead in the game. Can they go on from here to book their place in the final? Play either Inter Milan or Shakhtar Donetsk. Neither of those two are easy sides to beat, as Sevilla just overhit the ball there, trying to get it through to the byline. Suso with the ball, just trying to free up En-Nesyri. But Fernandes runs his hand through his hair, satisfied look on his face as he's put his side ahead. So David De Gea, who's going to take the resulting goal kick, he's under the microscope tonight. Didn't play in the quarter-final. Obviously made a couple of well-publicised and much debated ricks in the season so far. He'll be very keen to put in a good so far. Hasn't really been called into operation by the Sevilla forwards. The ball is back with Bono, plays it out into the midfield, and Fernando now turns and tries to get a circle by Fernando, out onto the right-hand side now. As Sevilla come forward. Navas goes out onto the left now, Campas. Great goal kick. Nice play though in the build-up to that. Martial just rolled the ball into Rashford, couldn't quite convert his shot. Fell for Fernandez, referee had pointed to the spot. Keeper had no chance with that. If you hit it with the upper echelons of the goal, keeper's going to do very well to get a fingertip to it. Sevilla though coming forward, far too early to write them off in this game. Manchester United, the last of the British side, still standing in European competition. Interesting to I heard a Liverpool fan actually say, well, he's delighted that they're not playing in Europe because all of these late games while the other teams are getting ready for next season. But come on. Regulion tries to steam forward, played out onto the left-hand side of Campos. Cross is blocked, and it'll be a throw into Sevilla on that far side. They've settled themselves down here, the Spanish team, finishing just behind Atleti. Real Madrid and Barca the Champions League next season. The ball's played into the penalty area. It's crossed. Oh, it had to be on the back post. There was nobody coming in on the back post there for Sevilla as the ball got played across on the left-hand side. Now Sevilla coming forward again. Enjoying a nice little spell here, Sevilla. Played out onto the left-hand side. Campos back into the middle. Sevilla now into the penalty area. Ball's played across, and David De Gea had to get his mitts to that on the near post. Campos firing a left-footed. And Williams is going to have to be careful. Cliche. Commentator's cliche. Going to have to be careful now for the rest of the game. Sevilla will be, I'm sure, trying to put him under pressure. That's Fernandez' 8th goal in the Europa League. Mason Greenwood's got 5. Both of those two feature quite heavily in the upper echelons. Fernandez is leading the line in terms of Europa League. It's now Manchester United come forward. It's 3 against 3 at the back. It's played onto the right-hand side. Can they get a shot in? Just balked away by the Sevilla back line, but still with Pogba looking for a run inside the penalty area. He plays the ball back across, but Fred wasn't ready for that. And he tracks back nicely though. Manchester United bring the ball back in, and it's now back out with Mason Greenwood on the far side into Fernandez. United keeping the ball. Williams Back across. Now Sevilla's turn to reside just on the edge of their own penalty area. Some nice little quick movements here from United, and then in the end, just tried to get a little bit too clever. The ball into the penalty area. Now Sevilla coming forward at pace down the left-hand side. Ocampos though trips over his own feet and ends up in a big ugly pile on the floor. That wasn't the best from him. Now United on the edge of the penalty area. Good tackle from Sevilla, but United strong. Shot comes in, it's blocked, and it's going to go out on this near side, I think, for a Jason Greenwood there, just coming around the edge of the penalty area, using his strength nicely. Got the shot away. Greenwood, here's the free kick to Sevilla, who now builds from the back themselves. It's been a good start to this game. Certainly if you're Manchester United fans might just debate the point a little bit. It's been end to end, it's been bright and breezy, some good movement. The United having the better of it so far. Sevilla coming now forward down the left hand side. Can Ocampos remain on his hind legs this time? He stays out on the byline as the ball's played back into the middle of the park. Sevilla to play the ball out now onto the right hand side. Navas back inside into the midfield. United tracking back and shadowing the Sevilla players. As Banega gets it out onto the left hand side. Jordan back to Banega, back into defence on the halfway line for Sevilla. Comes across the back line. Koundé strides forward, out to Navas again. He skips around the challenge, but then falls over. And the referee actually gives a free kick there against Marcus Rashford for another toe in. Nothing too dramatic really, but the referee getting a little bit, in fact he was just pushing him there, Marcus Rashford. Sevilla come across the halfway line, cleared away by Harry Maguire, but the referee's blown up for a free kick. And just getting a little bit too pernickety here, I think, Felix Bright, the referee. Wasn't too much in that challenge, it has to be said. It was Fred who just had his left foot in. The referee's he's pleading his innocence to the referee. The referee's having none of it. Could never see the point, to be honest, in players protesting their innocence, because the referee is not going to say, well, actually, you've got a very good point there, I'm going to overturn my decision, let's play on, everybody. Never going to happen. Ball's out on this near side with Navas, back into Koundé in the Sevilla defence, and it's gone all the way back to Bono. Koundé. Sevilla trying to get something going down the right hand side as Navas puts a long ball over the top looking for the run of El Nasri. It's gone straight through to David De Gea in the Manchester United goal. It gives us a chance to have a little bit of a breather and have a little bit of a recap for our other services. 23 minutes gone in Cologne, and it remains Sevilla 0, Manchester United 1. It's the Fernandez penalty that separates the two sides. He buried the ball into the top left-hand corner in the 9th minute after Marcus. Night. The goal came in the end as Campos scored in the 88th minute. Ball's played into the penalty area now. Good run from Sevilla. It's gone to the back post, and it's the equaliser. By a really nice move down the left-hand side. Ball played across the 6-yard box. The Manchester United defenders caught cold as Suso arrived on the back post and slotted the ball home with his left foot. It wasn't the easiest.
We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating, I'm waiting and
challenge by Sevilla. Kimberley back there, getting the acrobatic overhead kick out from the oh, he's got that touch in his face there. Challenge, but you can't have it in your face, leaking out.
Jack it up.
Fernandes penalty smack. A bit of sitting back too much. Ocampos had a shot saved at the near post by David De Gea. Then Suso, in the 25th minute, found himself in acres of space on the back post and slid the ball home to equalise. Martial couldn't keep a shot down from the edge of the penalty area, and just before the break, Fernandes had a really good volley straight at the keeper. At half-time, it's Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought down. 1-0 to Manchester United, but they were guilty a little bit of sitting back too much. Ocampos had a shot saved at the near post by David De Gea. Then Suso, in the 25th minute, found himself in acres of space on the back post and slid the ball home to equalise. Martial couldn't keep a shot down from the edge of the penalty area, and just before the break, Fernandes had a really good volley straight at the keeper. At half-time, it's Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought down. 1-0 to Manchester United, but they were guilty a little bit of sitting back too much. Ocampos had a shot saved at the near post by David De Gea. Then Suso, in the 25th minute, found himself in acres of space on the back post and slid the ball home to equalise. Martial couldn't keep a shot down from the edge of the penalty area, and just before the break, Fernandes had a really good volley straight at the keeper. At half-time, it's Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought down. 1-0 to Manchester United, but they were guilty a little bit of sitting back too much. Ocampos had a shot saved at the near post by David De Gea. Then Suso, in the 25th minute, found himself in acres of space on the back post and slid the ball home to equalise. Martial couldn't keep a shot down from the edge of the penalty area, and just before the break, Fernandes had a really good volley straight at the keeper. At half-time, it's Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought down. 1-0 to Manchester United, but they were guilty a little bit of sitting back too much. Ocampos had a shot saved at the near post by David De Gea. Then Suso, in the 25th minute, found himself in acres of space on the back post and slid the ball home to equalise. Martial couldn't keep a shot down from the edge of the penalty area, and just before the break, Fernandes had a really good volley straight at the keeper. At half-time, it's Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought down. 1-0 to Manchester United, but they were guilty a little bit of sitting back too much. Ocampos had a shot saved at the near post by David De Gea. Then Suso, in the 25th minute, found himself in acres of space on the back post and slid the ball home to equalise. Martial couldn't keep a shot down from the edge of the penalty area, and just before the break, Fernandes had a really good volley straight at the keeper. At half-time, it's Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought down. 1-0 Half-time, Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought down. 1-0 to Manchester United, but they were guilty a little bit of sitting back too much. Campos had a shot saved at the near post by David De Gea. Then Suso, in the 25th minute, found himself in acres of space on the back post and slid the ball home to equalise. Martial couldn't keep a shot down from the edge of the penalty area, and just before the break, Fernandes had a really good volley straight at the keeper. At half-time, Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought down. 1-0 to Manchester United, but they were guilty a little bit of sitting back too much. Campos had a shot saved at the near post by David De Gea. Then Suso, in the 25th minute, found himself in acres of space on the back post and slid the ball home to equalise. Martial couldn't keep a shot down from the edge of the penalty area, and just before the break, Fernandes had a really good volley straight at the keeper. At half-time, Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought down. 1-0 to Manchester United, but they were guilty a little bit of sitting back too much. Campos had a shot saved at the near post by David De Gea. Then Suso, in the 25th minute, found himself in acres of space on the back post and slid the ball home to equalise. Martial couldn't keep a shot down from the edge of the penalty area, and just before the break, Fernandes had a really good volley straight at the keeper. At half-time, Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought down. 1-0 to Manchester United, but they were guilty a little bit of sitting back too much. Campos had a shot saved at the near post by David De Gea. Found himself in acres of space on the back post. Couldn't keep a shot down from the edge of the penalty area, and just before the break, Fernandes had a really good volley straight at the keeper. At half-time, Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought down. Down 1-0 to Manchester United, but they were guilty a little bit of sitting back too much. Campos had a shot saved at the near post by David De Gea. Then Suso, in the 25th minute, found himself in acres of space on the back post and slid the ball home to equalise. Martial couldn't keep a shot down from the edge of the penalty area, and just before the break, Fernandes had a really good volley straight at the keeper. At half-time, Sevilla 1, Manchester United 1. It's been a really good first half in Cologne. Manchester United going ahead in the 9th minute when a Fernandes penalty smashed into the top left-hand corner after Rashford had been brought
over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. Yeah, I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow, call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love, still gonna try, I won't give up, still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
Or is it Sevilla? Jim Proudfoot.
Well, Manchester United in that first half had 39% of the possession, but they had 11 shots, and that's more than Sevilla have faced in the first half of any game they've played for the thick end of 2 years, since a 6-2 win that they had against Levante back in September 2018. So that just shows how much Manchester United have been on the front foot. Sevilla not used to having to soak up these many attacks. The counter-attacking has been effective for Manchester United. The game plan has worked well, but can they capitalise on it in the second half? It is 1-1. Sevilla in white shirts and shorts and black and socks, and they're defending the end away to our right-hand side. They get us underway for this second period. United in their new change kit of very dark grey with the white trim and the white socks. I'll run through the two teams for you in a moment. There haven't been any changes in personnel during the half-time interval. Ball is worked down to Campos on the left-hand side. It was cleared by Wan-Bissaka, who Campos thought fouled him in the process. Nothing was given. Campos just stood still, appealing to anybody who would listen. Play went on around him. Eventually Sevilla work it long. Lindelof can mop up and guide it back to his goal. Rolls it forward into the feet of Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes gets a return ball then from Rashford. Turns in the midfield. And then Sevilla looked long this time for En-Nesyri on the counter-attack, and De Gea just comes to the edge of his penalty area and just sticks out a right hand and bounces the ball down, receiving it, gets Manchester United going again. It's a night that, without wishing to tempt fate from a United perspective, feels one to be full of promise at the moment. It's been a good performance from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's men. Here's Greenwood making headway down the right-hand side of the penalty area again. Martial had made an excellent run, but had needed
More of a clearance and a long pass, that one from United. There's just Navas, cuts inside onto his left foot, plays it back. Sevilla coming forward down the right hand side now. It's been a cracking game, this one so far, it really has. The Sevilla just keep possession around about the halfway line, gives us a little bit of a chance to take a bit of a breather, because it's been high octane stuff at the start of this second half. Goal now scramble, it could have fallen to anybody. Bono's kept his side in this. Saw shots from Fernandes and Rashford and Martial. Bono up to the task so far. Sevilla coming forward now, left-hand side. And Nasri tries to skip past the challenger, Wan-Bissaka, who does well. Manchester United able to bring the ball away. Play forward to Anthony Martial, who returns the pass to Fernandes, who kept his run going, but Bonner comes out and collects it. Sevilla aren't a side that play it long from the back, and they've been robbed on that occasion. Paul Pogba into Martial. Oh, save from Bono again. Martial came out, stretched his legs. Manchester United miss another opportunity. They come into the penalty area again, United. Can't quite get the cross in that time. Wan-Bissaka just falling as he was trying to put the volleyed cross in. We'll see the replay of this there. It was robbed on the edge of his own area there by Banega. Martial and Bono has been absolutely superb in the first 7 minutes of the second half. United in again. Bono's out again, stretches himself, cleared off line by Sevilla. Manchester United just can't get the ball in the back of the net. They've had chance after chance at the start of this second half. Incredible. United have the ball again. Pogba leaves it to Wan-Bissaka, back inside. Forward. Tries to get the cross in. It's blocked by Williams, who claims the throw in, and he gets the throw in. And we're going to see the first change now as Munir is going to come on for Sevilla, and he's going to come on to replace Campos, which is a big change. If Campos has got an injury, because Campos has been prolific for Sevilla this season, it's going to be Munir. He comes on the left-hand side. Having said that, don't breathe a huge sigh of relief, United fans, because Munir is the top scorer in the Europa League for Sevilla this season. He's got 6 goals to his name in the competition. He comes onto the pitch now. So the first substitution of the game is made by Sevilla. They have 4 more, but they're making a double change. Luc de Jong is going to come on as well, and he is replacing Nasri. So Luc de Jong. So I guess it's Munir that's going to actually go into the forward position. Luc de Jong is going to replace Campos on the left-hand side. So a double change for Sevilla at the start of this second half, as I guess Julian Lopetegui has been watching what's been going on in the early stages and thinking, blimey, we're under siege here, we need to get a bit of an outlet ball. United come forward with Wan-Bissaka. just apologises. He's probably rather fortunate not to go in the book for that, because I think he knew exactly what he was doing. Williams has already been booked earlier on in the first half. Had a decent game on the left-hand side, youngster, but you could maybe just query his positioning for the goal when Suso was in so much space on occasion. But Sevilla take the throw in. Moving forward now with Meunier down the left-hand side. He's got Regulion outside of him, but the Meunier's gone down. He clutches the ball. It's too early to be time wasting. I think Sevilla really need to time waste. Really, they've got enough weapons themselves to be confident that ball kid. Are we heading to extra time? It's a bit early to say that, isn't it? 25 minutes to go. Anything could happen. United at the moment will feel aggrieved if they don't go through from this game, because they've had plenty of the play. They went ahead in the 9th minute. If you're just joining us, it was a 9th minute penalty from Bruno Fernandes after Marcus Rashford was brought down on the left-hand side of the box. And then in the 26th minute, it became 1-1. And Suso arrived at the back post, slotted home. Plenty of opportunities for Manchester United since then. Martial's gone close. Fernandes went close with a volley just before the break. And then we had all sorts of action at the start of the second half. Manchester United doing just about everything apart from putting the ball into the Spaniards' goal. Guillaume. Benega. Benega then looks over the top, looks for the run of, is that De Jong running forward? I think it is. Can't quite get onto that. And the big blonde striker can't get onto the end of that. Gives United a little bit more of something to think about at the back with De Jong up there. He's a big lad and this game very interesting indeed. It's Benega, marshalled by Wan-Bissaka, sends it back into midfield, goes across the middle of the park. Navas, as he's been for much of the game, is out on that right-hand touchline, plays it back inside to Jordan, prods it forward. Navas then gets the chance to deliver the cross. It's looking for De Jong, but it's cleared away by Harry Maguire. Sevilla pick the ball up now and they're enjoying a little bit of a moment in the sunshine. And a nice little spell here, Sevilla. United have the best of the first 15 of the second half, and now Sevilla are just kind of growing back into it again as we get a little bit of a change in momentum. Still, whoever scores the next goal, stating the obvious of course, takes a massive stride forward to a Europa League final. Free kick to Sevilla, I think, on the edge of the box. He went down very tamely, went down rather theatrically. He went down, and the referee has bought it, Sergio Reguilon. So just challenged from behind by Wan-Bissaka. So we'll see this free kick before we do another little bit of a recap for our other services. Out on the left-hand side of the penalty area. shut it. Just seeing whether there's a VAR check for a penalty here. The Jordan free kick from just outside the penalty area. It was struck hard at the wall. The wall was turning. The hand was close to the body. But it definitely goal in the second half. It's come in the 78th minute, and it's come to Sevilla. Lindelof, Maguire on their heels allowed Luc de Jong, the substitute in the second half, to nip in and bury it from the edge of the 6-yard box with his left foot. And now Manchester United, after dominating this second half, haven't been able to put the ball in the back of the net. Have had a bit of a sucker punch, and they've got 12 minutes to put it right. Europa League semi-final. It's Sevilla 2, Manchester United 1. My word, maybe it isn't extra time. The Manchester United players not happy with each other there. Lindelof was getting absolutely you-know-whatted by Bruno Fernandes. Not a happy camper, Portuguese midfielder there. He felt that his defensive duo were a little bit stationary, and I have to say I agree with him. It was as simple as anything for Sevilla. And now we're going to see a last few moments of this game with Manchester United, you would imagine, having a lot of possession, trying to prise open a Sevilla defence.
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. suffocating.